Hi, I'm Cody Waite with Waite Endurance here at Session 6 Sport Performance. I'm going to be demonstrating mobility set number 2 as part of our base builder strength training program. So our mobility sets happen at the very end of the training sessions. The idea is just that you get to calm down, let your heart rate come down, do a little bit of like stretching or active recovery kind of maneuvers here. So today, mobility set number 2 is two static stretches, a static calf stretch, and lower leg stretch, and a static hamstring stretch. Keeping length in our posterior chain, which includes our calves and our hamstrings, is critical for being able to do squats and deadlifts appropriately, but also generating power, cycling, and even running. So here it is. These are fairly well known. There's nothing new or fancy here, but I just want to go through and just sort of show how we do it here at Session 6, so you can do it on your own yourself. So what I like to do is use a door jam, or in this case, a squat rack post, any kind of fixed object that you can kind of get up close to, and you're going to put your foot, even a wall works, put your foot up here so you're on your heel, and then your toe is up against at an angle on there. Leg is straight, and then from here you're just going to lean into that stretch, and you're going to feel that stretch from your ankle up through, kind of up to the top of the back of your knee as you stretch through the whole calf. Okay, and with any kind of static stretch at the end of a training session, you're really looking at trying to hold this stretch for anywhere from 20 to maybe 40 seconds, taking some deep breaths, kind of relaxing, trying to lengthen that as you relax. Maybe you get a little closer, a little deeper stretch through there, okay? So you'd hold this for 30 plus seconds till you feel everything kind of relax and loosen up. And then you switch sides. So you switch legs. Up here, leg is straight, and you lean into it, and just you should feel some really good lengthening in the backside of your lower leg. Again, take some deep breaths, 20, 30 seconds, and you've got it. Now, phase 2 of this one is you can kind of keep your foot more flat and pressed up, but your toes are pressed up against here. And then instead of keeping your leg straight, you're going to slide your knee forward. Oops. Actually, keep your foot a little higher up here, and then you're going to slide that knee forward, depending on flexibility. So that's too high for me. So I'm just above maybe being flat. Slide that knee forward, and this is going to really target this lower, kind of around your Achilles tendon and that lower kind of soleus area there as you do this. If you need a little deeper stretch, you can bring the toes up a little higher. But it's all about bending the knee, sliding it forward, and it shifts the stretch less from here in the bulk of the calf and down lower into that soleus Achilles area. Okay, but again, take some deep breaths, hold it here, and relax. So on the other side, it would look like this. A slightly elevated toe, bend the knee, slide it forward. As it approaches the support, you'll feel that lengthening in the lower part of the leg. All right, so that's the static, two-part kind of static calf, gastroc and soleus stretching maneuver. Now for the hamstring, you can probably do it against the same device, doorway. A wall won't really work well in this way because we need one leg up, one leg out. So doorway works really well here. But you're going to line up here, get your leg up on the door jamb or the support post, and the other leg is going to be out straight. Now depending on your flexibility, you want to keep this leg straight. The deeper the stretch, the closer you get your butt to the support piece. If this is too difficult, you kind of slide back. So now I have a little bit more of an angle here. You can also bend this leg to take a little bit of pressure off if a straight leg is too much. But as you lengthen this leg out, you'll feel more of a stretch on that opposite leg. And likewise, if you scoot your butt towards the post, lengthen it out, and get a really good stretch through now the backside of the upper part of your leg, the hamstring there. And again, just like with the calf one, it's deep breaths, it's a long hold, trying to relax, 20, 30, 40 seconds, even upwards of a minute if it feels good, and just lengthening that posterior chain, okay? Then the other side, if you're in a door jamb, you have to switch to the other side of the door jamb. If If you're in a post like this, you can just simply rotate over here. So leg goes up, this leg starts out bent, and then you kind of lengthen it out to get the proper amount of stretching you want here. So this side's a little tighter on me. You can tell this knee wants to bend just a little bit, but I'm getting a really good stretch through my full hamstring here. And again, take those deep breaths, spend some time here, relax, and settle into it. Okay? So that's the static hamstring stretch to go along with that static calf stretch. That's our mobility set number 2 that you'll do at the end of your training sessions as part of our Base Builder strength program. Good luck, have fun.